When YouTubers destroy false allegations. If I ever get accused of some crazy shit, I 100% prove it wrong, people are still not gonna believe me. Like, isn't that facts, chat? Isn't that facts? Like, even just having that happen, like, it's like a stain on your career, you know? It's like a stain, like, people, just the way they look at it, man. Tommy uses whisper chat. No, the I don't, bro. Whatever. Let me see this.
From fighting Yahtzee accusations.
They literally said that the fact that I used
that's PewDiePie is my goat, bro. Okay, wait, that was a crazy transition. Not that guy. That guy ain't my goat. All right, I said PewDiePie is. Whoa, wait. PewDiePie is an amazing person. Wait, that was actually the craziest pause ever. You're the new Kanye. I said PewDiePie. Let me rewind it. I said PewDiePie is my goat for real. Like he's not that guy, right? Like they really tried to throw my man so much shit, bro. And he prevailed on top. He prevailed on top. You can't disrespect my childhood goat.
Says that the fact that I use Adolf Hitler and the fact that I use the imagery, that's bad enough.
To being called a grapist.
This makes me sound like a monster, and if it did happen,
Who that?
I would be a monster. But this isn't how it happened.
Nah,
What
bro,
did
you
happen
said
was
what you
Here
said.
are 8 YouTubers who had to fight off.
Who do we got? Who the hell is this anime character, man? I thought that was Ricegum for a second. Yo! I was about to say, damn, Ricegum? Like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, it's not even false accusations with Ricegum. Well, with certain stuff, like scamming. Not no EDP. I don't think he ever did any EDP things.
False accusations, starting with YouTube street interviewer Jimmy Zhang, who in July 2024 would be accused by cosplayer Laurel of filming her and her girlfriend Anne without their consent. Despite Jimmy's reputation as one of the nicest and most respectful content creators on the planet,
See, bro, and that's, I guarantee they got away with it too. Like that type of shit, especially dealing with like a girl falsely accusing a guy, that's the worst, bro, because it just makes you look terrible. It makes you, why even do that? And then they never get charged for it. Like, hold up, wait. Why isn't there a law? A person that false accuses someone, if you get proven that you false accused them, you don't get the same time that the person would have gotten if they actually did the crime. Facts? Shouldn't that be like a law inside just to like completely prevent false allegations? Like you would get the time the person would get if they actually did the crime. That doesn't even make any sense that that's not a law. Like literally, what is the purpose of not doing that? Because it would only push away people that make these false allegations.
Laurel would accuse him of making inappropriate comments about her girlfriend's body.
A tall shorty with a fat O.
And then filming the couple despite both Laurel and Anne saying no multiple times, which he allegedly edited out. Many immediately condemned Jimmy. It's predatory, disrespectful, and downright
that does seem crazy at first.
But on July 16th, 2024, the YouTuber would pull out the receipts.
That's not even my type.
Tall woman with big ass. JJK.
That's his type. And plus it was a
Oh, that guy
JJK
said
quote.
it.
If anything, you could really
And it wasn't
say
even
I
the
was
same
just
person.
paraphrasing a fictional quote.
But the most serious part was when Jimmy played the unedited footage for all to see.
So as long as it's nothing sexual or weird, absolutely ask away. Yeah. What's up, guys?
Where did they say no multiple times? And just how f***ed up it is to falsely accuse someone of doing such things that they didn't do.
Following this cold hard evidence, the public's perception immediately shifted. It takes one person lying to mess up an entire career, making Laura
The fact that they made these lies up like he didn't have the footage. Are you dumb? He literally recorded you with a 4K camera. You got recorded in 4K, bro. You think he just deleted all the footage after? Yo, I'd be doing that low-key. Wait. Should I be careful? Like, after I post some videos, like, especially for the second channel, I'm not gonna lie, I just delete all the videos. But I'm not recording anything in public. No, if I recorded something in public, I would keep, like, a lot of it for a minute.
delete her original post and turn off comments on all socials in a desperate attempt to mitigate backlash. But while Jimmy luckily had video proof of his innocence, the accusations are only going to get worse. Like with PewDiePie, who got accused of being a Yahtzee sympathizer on February 4th.
Yo, I remember this time. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, PewDiePie was wildin'. Who was watching PewDiePie? This was the edgy times of YouTube, though. This is the edgy times of YouTube. That's why
14th, 2017. These accusations came after the king of YouTube jokingly paid 2 Indian guys to record a video with an anti-Semitic sign.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
I don't feel good. I don't feel too proud of this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not anti-Semitic or whatever it's called.
Watch since 2010.
Okay, so don't get the wrong idea.
But while his audience believed he meant no
like,
harm,
the internet was really a different time, bro. Like, nowadays you did that shit, you are literally banned on everything. To be honest, PewDiePie might have gone away a little bit easier with what he got. No, they removed his show or something, I remember.
The Wall Street Journal didn't see things that way, and just 2 days later, PewDiePie would upload his first video addressing the allegations.
So, Wall Street Journal, a well-known, respected news
like the
outlet,
time, you would probably see a joke like that on Kick or something. Like, PewDiePie ain't goddamn... You know, I think it was just like a really edgy joke, like out of pocket. I don't know why he posted that shit.
During the past 6 months,
Who the F
have
said
made
white Kanye?
9 videos that have anti-Semitic messaging in it. They used even me pointing my arm like this. Technically, they can use this as evidence as well.
Nah.
Because that's what they did. I'm not joking. The Wall Street
Wait, what
Journal
if they do
did
that
this.
to me?
It's the most
Don't do that to
absurd
me.
thing I have ever heard.
Despite PewDiePie pointing out how baseless the accusations were, the media would double down on their position, prompting a second grim video from the YouTuber a week later.
May I just say that if you're gonna call someone a hero to the Nazis, you may want to double check if that's true or not. Because afterwards, you can't go, lol, just kidding. But the way the Wall Street Journal defended this was that neo-Nazi
headlines are wild.
websites were supporting me, calling
You know what's crazy? News publications could do, like, they damn near do that all the time. If they really don't like you, bro, as whether you're a celebrity or whatever, politician, they can do whatever the they want. They can write, because you gotta think of it, it's just regular people. Bro, people see news headlines, they're like, oh my god, it's a regular person typing out some shit on a computer. When you think of it like that, you can't take it as serious. That's why I don't take it as serious. It's
the
for clickbait, that's
number one PewDiePie fan site, which I obviously had no idea about. I don't, believe it or not, I don't go to neo-Nazi websites.
But upon visiting the website in question, PewDiePie would discover something that would finally make the media back down for good.
It turns out the neo-Nazi website have changed their mind. Right now, they are the #1 Wall Street Journal fan site. Interesting.
Yo.
I don't believe Wall Street Journal has made a statement condemning these websites. So they must be a Nazi-supporting website now.
His point proven, PewDiePie would return to his normal content creation schedule, although the experience did leave its mark on the creator, permanently affecting his relationship with Disney and YouTube. However, as bad as PewDiePie's false accusations were, they don't compare to the gaming YouTuber, SVB, who on August 11th, 2022, would get accused by Twitter user Nia of being a and child predator. This came as a massive shock to Overwatch's community, as the player was known to be quite vocal about women's mistreatment.
Female gamers are consistently the target of a specific set of attacks and comments, and each of them are their own form of malicious. I want to just start
real
by spelling
talk,
out
salute
what
to
these
any
are
woman
and
that
why
turn
they're
on
so
the game voice chat. Bro, salute to any woman that turn on the game voice chat. If I was a girl, bro, I'm not turning on that shit. I am not turning on that shit, bro. Y'all niggas be crazy, bro. Like, I didn't realize that until I actually saw videos recording what dudes be saying and stuff, because I don't be saying nothing. If I talk shit, bro, it's about anybody. Like, I've heard female gamers or whatever, and I start talking shit the same way I do to a nigga, and then I hear them saying, I'm gonna do all types of grape you, do this. It's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What the are you talking about?
alarming.
But in complete contrast to his behavior in front of his audience, Nia's post would tell a disturbing story of SVB, singling the 16-year-old out in a team coaching session, complimenting her, and then asking for a topless photo. Shortly after Nia's post, SVB would be made aware of the accusations against him on screen.
This is crazy, guys. This is actually crazy.
I wonder what
it's
I would
crazy.
say.
People are faking.
Somebody said it's always the kitchen jokes. It's not even that. Like, I wouldn't even say that. It's more like the wild, like, grape SH. It's like, bro, what are you even saying?
Screenshots about me. What did I ever do to anyone of this kind that they would... What? There's just no way.
I'll be
However,
so mad.
despite the YouTuber denying the allegations, people would still be convinced of his guilt.
I'm watching person after person call me disgusting, a vile animal, a pig, someone that should be extricated from the Overwatch community, a vile, a groomer. I watch my reputation be dragged through the mud, I think would be an understatement.
The internet was about to burn SVB.
See, that's the thing I don't like about, bro, these allegations. People just immediately, I never with bro anyways, this and that. Bro, could you wait at least a little bit, bro? Like, with these allegations, bro, I feel like you gotta wait at least a day or two. Just wait for more shit to come out. Dead ass, bro, it is actually crazy. Like, the Kwite thing was the craziest for real. I think that's when more people realized, or at least on social media, I don't know. They were like, damn, like, we need to slow down with this stuff. But even then, like, any allegations that came out, the Dr. Disrespect shit, I waited. Cody Co shit, I waited. The everything. I waited, bro. I'll always be like, I need to hear the other person's side.
Be at the stake, but just 2 hours
That's why I
later,
can't take this
GG's
internet shit serious.
This was all a fake, and I am Mia.
Stupid.
Just wanted to prove how easy it is to cancel someone and how cringe this community is. Mia would turn out to be a 14-year-old boy whose entire story was nothing but an elaborate lie, quickly changing public sentiment toward SVB. Despite his name being ultimately cleared, the incident took a toll on SVB.
I feel like, bro, like some people really don't understand the weight of these type of allegations, bro. Like having these allegations, bro, people, like all your family can literally change the way they look at you and shit.
And he would take a month-long break from his channel. However, while SVB's accuser confessed to lying, Kwite would not get that luxury. On February 22nd, 2023, a trans man going by the name of Orion would accuse faceless YouTuber Kwite of transphobia, gaslighting, and grape. These accusations shook the internet, sharply conflicting with Kwite's reputation.
Look at this person! Wait, go back.
And grape. These accusations shook...
Oh, this is such a disgusting situation. I bet your ass didn't apologize either to Kwite once you realized his fate. I bet you did not apologize, did you?
The internet, sharply conflicting with Kwite's reputation as an entertaining and authentic commentator.
I asked you guys what the lower half of my body should look like. I actually decided to just make it another hoodie for some of that good old symmetry.
In his post, Orion would explain that he and Kwite had an extremely toxic friendship and on and off relationship since 2017, with Kwite regularly gaslighting him and ultimately graping him in the backseat of his own car. This enraged a lot of people, prompting hashtag Kwite as a grapist with tweets like, "Isn't it ironic?"
That's what they had trending. They had it trending? Oh my
God. How
God.
the gay furry comes out as a grapist. Kwite, enjoy your last few hours on this platform before you delete everything and run away from everything. However, just half a month later, Kwite would address the accusations in a 90-minute video where he was forced to reveal his face against his wishes.
This is my response to several allegations made against me.
I'm gonna be real, most like faceless creators or whatever are usually chopped as shit. Okay, pause, no zesty shit, but like bro isn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I suspected somebody that makes his type of content or something like that to be like chopped, bro. It's like I feel like a lot of commentary YouTubers, they'll just like hide their face for a certain reason. But like, bro, look cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
the most serious of which being that
just a regular guy, yeah. Like I expected like fucking
partner of mine named
like
Orion in Orlando, Florida, on February 18th, 2018. This clip is of Orion describing the same day the assault allegedly took place in a video 4.5 years ago, where he has a very different account of how he felt about that day.
It was fun, and I distinctly remember him getting out of my car, but stopping midway and saying, "Just remember, I really care about you," and then closing the door, which made me feel really good.
Throughout the entire video, that clip is taken from a testimony given much closer to when the assault allegedly took place. The topic of sexual or romantic activity between me and Orion is not mentioned a single time.
Kwite would then go on to describe what actually happened between the two, and shockingly, the abuse may have occurred the other way around. Kwite and Orion were in a shopping center when Kwite saw a plushie he wanted to buy for himself.
In response, Orion said something—
that's gotta be the most insane gaslighting I've ever heard. That's like, imagine if Chris Brown, when he beat Rihanna, he was like, well, she beat me. This is a very upsetting situation, you know. I feel like everything that she's ever done should be canceled. Could you imagine that? That would actually be crazy.
To the effect of, "Okay, I'll let you buy it if you give me a kiss later." This was a weirdly identical mirror to a similar situation that happened over text the day before. Later that day, though, Orion and I are in the driver's seat and passenger seat of his car, respectively, when the topic of the kiss comes up again. Despite my hesitance, I did kiss Orion once. That's it. That's all we ever did. Immediately after, I was feeling weird about it. I wasn't exactly enthusiastic about the event in the first place, and I didn't want to go any further with it, so we didn't. Not only did I never have sex with him, I have never had sex with anyone. Even as of recording this video, I am still a virgin.
After that massive revelation, Kwite would
that's gotta be sick, bro. You gotta reveal you got the V car still, bro, because some allegations.
Finally address Orion's claims of intentional deadening.
So that's what
you're every message I've sent to Orion on Discord, Skype, through text or Twitter that I can still get my hands on, all of which you can look through yourself, you will not find a single instance of me A, ever misgendering Orion at any point, or B, referring to him by a name other than Orion.
But even after clearing his name beyond a shadow of a doubt, the situation would still be really hard on Kwite.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I never managed to make a permanent mark on me in a way he's only gotten to do in private before, but now gets to share with the public.
In the end, Orion would only be on the receiving end of public hate for a week before deleting his account. Kwite himself,
bro, all those clowns on Twitter, bro, like, I swear, y'all, I cannot stand that way. website. Like, people are just actually brain. I don't understand. And it's not on any other app where you see this.
5-month break from his channel, but fortunately returned, unlike Slazo, who was forced to abandon his channel entirely. On June 10th, 2019, the commentary YouTuber's ex-girlfriend, Shy, would accuse him of being controlling and verbally and sexually abusive, shocking fans of the YouTuber's awkward but humorous on-screen persona. Shy's post would paint Slazo as an sexually demanding boyfriend who would become aggressive anytime she tried to refuse him and treat her as nothing more than an S object. With this, the Slazo hate began to pour in. Slazo is a piece of ish. Slazo is a big old grapist who has nothing to say for himself. There would be no response from Slazo except claiming that there was a lot more to this situation and that some of Shy's statements were straight up false. This prompted Shy to double down, posting another twit longer just 2 days later where she would point out that Slazo did not deny his actions or the claims. 18 days after the accusations first came out, Slazo...
18 days is a crazy waiting period. I mean, is that just me? I'm not gonna lie, if I get accused of anything, bro, I know you're supposed to wait for lawyers and shit or whatever, or contact lawyers in case you want to do a lawsuit, bro, but I know I'd be pissed off. I'd probably just like go live immediately an hour after and just prove everything wrong. Like, bro, I would just be so pissed that somebody even thought they could do some shit like that to me. I'd be like, all right, fine, I won't sue you or whatever. I'm just gonna prove I'm 100% what's it called, you're 100% wrong. Yeah, you're right.
His side of the story.
Trey says that I got touchy-feely in a park and I was making unwanted advances while she was crying and asking me to stop. This makes me sound like a monster, and if it did happen, I would be a monster. But this isn't how it happened. What did happen was this was a very awkward but mutual situation, where she describes I moved her hands to touch me. She did that of her own volition, and she even mentions this in Discord messages from after we met up in person.
Nah, in 4K. Okay, wait, sexting off Discord is a little bit crazy too, after doing something in person.
Addressing Shy's claim that he touched her on her first
you're
date
in person.
despite
Why
her
are you sexting on
discomfort,
Discord?
Slazo said,
We went into the cinema, we had our first kiss, our teeth hit each other's, neither of us knew what we were doing, and I was willing to call it quits there when she pulls my hand down and says to touch her, which is a pretty long way from how she portrays it in her version of the story. In fact, she was actually the one who brought up the entire idea of doing
in 4K, maybe. Oh, they was about to have theater sex? Oh my god, bruh. Oh my god. This is just getting crazier and crazier, man.
Anything in the cinema. She also mentions later in the post that she's never been in a relationship before. This isn't the impression that I was under. I was under the impression from these screenshots here that she's had at least 2 boyfriends and 1 girlfriend before we ever met. So I'm not sure why she would say this.
Shortly after, Shy would be revealed to be part of a conspiracy to remove Slazo from the commentary community, a mission she unfortunately ultimately succeeded in when the YouTuber abandoned his channel on December
Why did he quit though? And he has 729K, bro.
17th, 2020. However, as tragic as Slazo's situation
Nah, you can't stop, bro, after something like that, bro. You can't let anybody... It's always going to be a part of the journey at the top. Whatever you're doing in, there's always going to be somebody that tries to bring you down.
It's not the worst out of all people on this list. On
Pyrocynical?
December 1st, 2020, YouTube commentator Turkey Tom would post a video accusing fellow commentator Pyrocynical of knowingly grooming a 15-year-old. These accusations came a month after Twitter user Ivory...
Nah, I can't get over the fact that Pyrocynical really looks like a like an alternate version of Ellen DeGeneres, bro. Holy shit.
Knowingly grooming a 15-year-old. These accusations came a month after Twitter user Ivory Rasmus alleged that 19-year-old Pyrocynical used to exchange NSFW messages with him back when he was 15. But with Pyrocynical's popularity and down-to-earth nature, many of his fans immediately assumed these allegations to be false. It wouldn't be until Turkey Tom's video that public opinion towards Pyrocynical would begin to rapidly decline. Man, Pyrocynical almost certainly being a at this point is so effing disappointing, forcing him to address the situation on camera 18 days later.
Let me be very clear. I had absolutely no idea.
Okay. I had to stop, bro. Like, this is the ultimate Karen cut. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We gotta do better than this.
That he was 15. Ivory himself did not disclose to me directly that he was 15. And the evidence itself supports this too. He didn't include his age in his bio until he was 16, but I was not on Twitter between the 28th of December 2016 until the 29th of June 2017,
Roblox ass
as
hair.
I was suspended. That I'm some kind of predator and was aware of his age all along. This is categorically untrue and a complete lie.
Pyro would then strengthen his case by explaining the true nature of his relationship with Ivory Rasmus.
We had some weird fantasy roleplay, but there was no sexual interest. There were no nudes exchanged. His name, his appearance, it wasn't important to me. I didn't even know what he looked like at this point. Ivory himself even struggles to explain how what I did was grooming.
How were you?
I don't know.
Pack it up, buddy.
I was in a call with my friend when I like typed it out, and I typed like, I remember I typed that and asked like, is that okay?
Despite Pyro's entire video being the literal definition.
Yeah, here's any message to any content creator. First off, I guess if you do want to talk to any whatever fan that's interested to you, that's you know, of age, y'all interested in each other, do not do it on Discord, okay? That's number one. Dude, why do so many of these creators get caught doing this shit on Discord? That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, Discord out of all places is just, like, insane to me.
Of I've won, but
That's
at
a
what
gaming-
cost? The
you
YouTuber
talk
moved
to your
on
friends
from
when
the
you play
incident
games
fairly
with
quickly, unlike GeorgeNotFound, who never really recovered from his horrific accusations.
Nah, I haven't heard of, like, him, well, I barely heard of him, to be honest.
March 9th, 2024, Twitch streamer Katiebugs would accuse an unnamed big content creator of sexually assaulting her.
Last year, at the beginning of summer, I was assaulted by a significantly older and popular
Nah, she really gotta be an actor for real, bro. This shit crazy.
content creator. I was freshly 18 and had just graduated high school. We were at a house party when we just
Freshly 18 is absurd terminology. That's like some corn terminology. Freshly, I always feel weird about that, bro. Like, yeah, like that corn tab, they have like freshly 18 or something, like like that shit is so weird to me, bro. Why, like, ugh.
decided to leave. It was me, my best friend,
She wrote that? No, she definitely
and
wrote
her
that.
other friend. This other
Scripted that out.
friend was romantically talking to a really big creator at the time. He was also the best friend of my soon-to-be assaulter, and we were encouraged to drink some more as they offered the bottles to us. They said they would join us in drinking and insisted on drinking games, and already drunk,
Freshly
I obviously
18, what kind of term is
completely
that?
complied. Out of nowhere, I felt him slip his hand under my clothes, sitting next to me on the couch in front of everyone. He disguised it with a simple, "Are you ticklish?" I coughed out a no. I stayed there for a
That's
while,
also El Riz, by the way.
hoping my stillness could make me disappear. I eventually had to stand up after many minutes for it to stop.
This content creator would turn out to be
trying so hard to
GeorgeNotFound,
cry.
who would post a tweet acknowledging these allegations the same day, prompting many heated hate comments. GeorgeNotFound is a dirty effing creep. I wish I could take these things into my own hands.
Guys, watch out! Betty's gonna get you! At PNUUIC is gonna get you! Watch out! Oh my god, taking it to your own hands? No. That's a dangerous man. Be careful out there.
But just 2 days later, GeorgeNotFound would upload a video explaining how things really went down.
The first night that I actually met Katie, I was with Dream in his hotel room, and Dream was in a group chat with 5 other people. These 5 people included Katiebugs.
All of Dream got the allegations, and all of his friends followed one by one. It's crazy that like every single one of like Dream's Minecraft friends got some sort of allegations, true or not or whatever. Like, bro.
Her best friend.
This is crazy
and
work.
3 other of her friends. They had already been drinking at this party before they arrived to the hotel room, and
Tommy
they
and it
had
was safe.
also been the ones that were asking.
See, that's the
to
one
play
guy I
drinking
wanted
games.
like
We had
some allegations.
previously been cuddling on this couch for
his name's
around
Tom. I gotta
an
be
hour,
the biggest
but
Tommy.
I did place my hand on her waist under her shirt. Anytime that I did this, it was met with her either smiling, laughing, play fighting with me, and there was no reason for me to believe that she was uncomfortable with it.
In response, Katie would share a message allegedly sent by one of George's friends who was uncomfortable with the situation. Faced with this new information, George would make another video addressing the situation a few days later.
There is a text that is claimed to be from you, Yeah, I didn't send that text.
By now, Katie's
Nice one.
story was already losing credibility, and her next
Yeah, you're cooked,
response
buddy.
would cement that.
He stuck his hand up my shirt, under my bra, and felt up, fondled, whatever you want to say. He felt up my tits.
It wouldn't make sense to leave out such a crucial detail in her initial accusation, and the internet did
I was
not
about to
miss
say,
that.
why is it not like detailed out at first? If you had this whole exposed video for like the big, like what?
Seeing that her cancellation of GeorgeNotFound was not working, Katie would delete all her accusations
nice one,
and
buddy.
vanish from the internet.
Nice one,
but
buddy.
George's career still suffered, losing subscribers and even a Mr. Beast collaboration, much like M2K, who would forever be haunted by the aftermath of his awful accusations. In July 2020, Super Smash Bros. Player Next Ready would accuse fellow player and YouTuber M2K of sexually assaulting another player in her sleep. This would be a massive surprise,
That
as
is so
M2K
crazy.
is well respected in the Super Smash Bros.
Nah, this
community.
gotta be the worst out of all of them on here. In her, bro, in her sleep. Just adding in her sleep, like that is wild.
For his straightforward and honest nature.
I basically go through life like this, just doing what I need to, trying to be morally good.
But Next Ready's tweet would accuse him of pleasuring himself and finishing on a sleeping female gamer named Rena-chan. Accused of such a vile act, it wouldn't take long for the M2K hate wave to take shape. M2K legit got away with so much heinous-ish in the community because people loved how quirky and neurodivergent every single one of his actions was. However, on
What?
July 4th, 2020...
What does that even mean, bro? What?
The YouTuber would address the allegations.
There's a screenshot on Twitter that's a story that never happened regarding me orgasming on Rena-chan, and that is a complete lie. Not only did that not happen, I can't even make that happen. Or the amount of difficulty it takes is so...
Too much detail, 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 too much detail.
Much more than you could imagine. Pretty much like my biggest secret that I just don't like revealing, but I feel like I just have to get out of the way. I was circumcised very, very badly.
Oh.
Very badly, as an infant.
Oh.
To the point that it's pretty much impossible. Sorry. Pretty much impossible. Or extremely, and I mean extremely, difficult to feel pleasure, orgasm, or any of that stuff. And that relates...
Nah, that's scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They ever fucked up my baby's circumcision, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they can't ever use anything. Like, bro, nah, we're fighting the doctors. Bro, hell nah. Hell no. If I'm a parent, I'm pissed off.
I know, Jason. Take your time. It's okay. Just take your time. It's fine.
Now facing a ton of backlash for his actions, Next Ready would apologize for not verifying the accusations before going public with them and delete his original tweet. With that, M2K's innocence would be proven beyond doubt, but it was still a bittersweet victory as the player was forced to reveal an embarrassing secret.
Yeah, no, that is pretty embarrassing. A W video. Who y'all think is gonna be the next person with false allegations or something like that? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of allegations with Mr. Beast for real. That could all come out. No, actually, I don't even know. No, not me, bro. Like, come on. Actually, Rye had some allegations for real, but it was like one tweet with like, I don't know, like 2 likes or something. Like some dumbass person photoshopped some messages. Yeah, if you're watching on the 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams.
Subscribe to Tommy NFG.